The tragic love story of Nepal's Prince Dipendra, a royal massacre. Imagine a love story so passionate, yet so tragic that it ends in a shocking demise. This is the story of Dipendra of Nepal, a tale filled with intense emotions, familial rejection, and a heartbreaking conclusion. Dipendra was a prince madly in love, but his love was unapproved by his royal family, leading to a series of devastating events. In this video, we delve into the heartbreaking love story of Prince Dipendra of Nepal, a story that ends in unimaginable tragedy. Stick around to uncover the full narrative and share your thoughts in the comments below. Prince Dipendra Bir Bikram Shahdev was born on June 27, 1971, as the heir to the Nepalese throne. From a young age, Dipendra exhibited exceptional intelligence and charm, quickly becoming a beloved figure among the Nepalese people. He was educated at the prestigious Eton College in England, where he demonstrated academic prowess and a keen interest in various subjects, particularly military strategy and history. Dipendra's life took a tragic turn when he fell in love with Devyani Rana, a commoner with a politically prominent family background. Devyani's lineage included ties to the former royal family of Gwalior, India, and the influential Rana dynasty of Nepal, known for their historical prime ministerial power. Despite her noble heritage, the match was deemed unsuitable by Dipendra's parents, King Birendra and Queen Aishwarya, due to lingering political rivalries and concerns over maintaining the monarchy's prestige. The couple met while studying in England. They both shared the same local guardian, which facilitated their frequent meetings and deepened their bond. Devyani was pursuing higher education at the London School of Economics, reflecting her own family's emphasis on academic and professional achievement. The initial stages of their relationship were marked by profound emotional connection and mutual support, but it soon became a source of significant strife for Dipendra. The royal family's opposition to their relationship was multifaceted. Queen Aishwarya had already selected potential brides from within the Shah dynasty to solidify political alliances and preserve traditional norms. The queen's rejection of Devyani was influenced by the perceived lower status of Devyani's maternal family and fears of potential political backlash. This rejection exacerbated Dipendra's emotional turmoil as he struggled to reconcile his deep love for Devyani with the rigid expectations of his royal duties and family obligations. Dipendra's insistence on marrying Devyani led to escalating tensions within the palace. Reports suggest that his mother threatened to disinherit him if he pursued the relationship, adding immense pressure on the young prince. His struggle between personal happiness and royal duty intensified, contributing to his mental distress and eventual tragic actions. The love story of Dipendra and Devyani thus became a poignant tale of passion, conflict, and the devastating impact of familial and societal pressures on individual lives. This complex interplay of personal and political dynamics ultimately culminated in the tragic events of June 1, 2001, forever altering the course of Nepalese history and leaving a lasting impact on the nation's collective memory. Dipendra's relationship with Devyani was met with staunch opposition from his parents, King Birendra and Queen Aishwarya. Despite the prince's unwavering love for Devyani, his parents believed that the union would tarnish the royal family's reputation and disrupt the political balance in Nepal. The rejection by his family plunged Dipendra into a deep state of despair, leading to an escalating series of conflicts within the royal household. The royal family's opposition was rooted in multiple factors. Devyani's family, although noble, was seen as a threat due to their political connections and past rivalries with the Shah dynasty. Furthermore, cultural and societal expectations weighed heavily on the decision, with the royal family favoring a more traditionally acceptable match for Dipendra. As tensions escalated within the royal family, Dipendra's frustration and despair grew significantly. The constant rejection of his love for Devyani Rana by his parents, coupled with the immense pressure of his royal duties, took a severe toll on his mental health. Dipendra found himself in a state of deep emotional turmoil, unable to reconcile his personal desires with the expectations placed upon him as the crown prince. On the fateful night of June 1, 2001, what should have been a peaceful family gathering at the Narayanhiti Royal Palace transformed into a scene of unimaginable horror. Dipendra, reportedly under the influence of alcohol and in a state of extreme distress, brought a gun to the palace dining hall. In a moment of uncontrollable rage and despair, he opened fire on his family members, killing his parents, siblings, and other close relatives. The brutal massacre left the nation in shock and plunged the entire country into a period of intense mourning. The aftermath of the massacre was equally tragic. After the shooting spree, Dipendra turned the gun on himself, inflicting a wound that left him in a coma. Despite his actions, he was declared king while in this comatose state, a decision that added to the nation's confusion and grief. Dipendra succumbed to his injuries 3 days later, marking the end of his tragic and tumultuous life. The news of the royal massacre sent shockwaves throughout Nepal and the entire world, plunging the nation into a period of intense mourning and confusion. The gravity of the tragedy was felt in every corner of the country, as the royal family had been a symbol of stability and continuity for generations. The Nepalese people were left grappling with a profound sense of loss and disbelief. The initial reports of the massacre seemed almost unbelievable, leading to widespread grief and a deep collective sorrow. Despite his actions, Dipendra was declared king while he lay in a coma, a move that further complicated the nation's emotional turmoil. The decision to crown him, even as he lay unconscious, underscored the desperation and uncertainty that gripped the royal court. Dipendra's death 3 days later only added to the anguish and confusion, leaving the throne vacant once more. In the wake of Dipendra's death, his uncle, Gyanendra, ascended the throne. However, the massacre had already cast a long and dark shadow over the monarchy. Gyanendra's reign was marked by increasing political instability and public outrage. The people's trust in the monarchy was severely shaken, leading to widespread suspicion and unrest. This tragic event became a catalyst for significant political changes and intensified calls for the abolition of the monarchy.